Yeah. Hi. Hello, everyone. This is Shanmugaraj. Welcome to my channel. One of the aims of this channel is to build a global knowledge sharing platform in the domains of agile, project management, and leadership. You can join me and help me with that either by subscribing to this channel or sharing my videos to our friends and peers who are in need of it. Right. So having said that, let us get into today's topic. We are currently discussing some of the advanced topics in SAFe 6.0. Today's topic is spikes. What is a spike? Spikes are a type of safe enabler story defined initially in extreme programming XP. Spikes represent activities such as exploration, architecture, infrastructure, research, design, and prototyping. Their purpose is to gain the knowledge necessary to reduce the risk of a technical approach, better understand the requirements, or increase the reliability of a story estimate. Like other stories, spikes are estimated, implemented, and demonstrated. They also provide a mechanism and workflow that agile release trains use to help determine the viability of epics. Let us try to understand some more details around spikes. Agile and lean value facts over speculation. When faced with a question or a risk or uncertainty, agile teams conduct small experiments before moving to implementation rather than speculate about the outcome or jump into a solution. Teams may use spikes in a variety of situations, estimate new features and capabilities, to analyze the implied behavior, providing insight into the approach of splitting them into smaller, quantifiable pieces. You can do spike when performing feasibility analysis and other activities that help determine the viability of epics. You can conduct primary research to familiarize them with a new technology or a domain as part of SPAC. You can gain confidence in a technical or a functional approach, reducing risk and uncertainty. So these are the some of the situations agile teams can use spikes. Spikes may involve creating a small program, a research activity, or test demonstrating new functionality. Technical and functional spikes. Spikes primarily come into two forms, technical and functional. Functional spikes are used to analyze overall solution behavior and determine following things: how to break down and organize work, where risk and complexity exist, how to use insights to influence implementation decisions. Technical spikes are used to research various approaches in the solution domain. For example, determine a build versus buy decision, evaluate the potential performance or load impact of a new story, evaluate specific technical implementation approaches, develop confidence about the desired solution path. Some features and user stories may require both types of spikes. Here is an example. As a consumer, I want to see my daily energy use in a histogram to quickly understand my past, current, and projected energy consumption. In this case, a team might create both types of spikes. A technical spike to research how long it takes to update a customer display to current usage, determining communication requirements, bandwidth, and whether to push or pull the data. A functional spike prototype a histogram in the web portal and get some user feedback on presentation size, style, and charting. Let us look some of the guidelines of spikes. Since spikes do not directly deliver user value, use them sparingly. However, they do create knowledge and learning. Following three are the suggested guidelines that you can apply. First guideline is quantifiable, demonstrable, and acceptable. Like other stories, spikes also put into team backlog is estimated and sized to fit in one iteration. Spike results may differ from a story because they often produce information rather than working code. They should develop only the information required to identify and size the stories that drive it confidently or to determine the best technical approach. The output of Spike is demonstrable both to the team and to any other stakeholders, which brings visibility to the research and architectural efforts and helps build collective ownership and shared responsibility for decision making. The product owner accepts spikes that have been demoed and meets its acceptance criteria. The second guideline is timing of spikes. Since they represent uncertainty in one or more potential stories, planning for both the spike and the resulting stories in the same iteration is sometimes risky. However, if it's small and straightforward and a quick solution is likely to be found, doing both in the same iteration can be efficient. Third guideline is spice is an exception, not the rule. Every user story has some amount of uncertainty and risk in it. That's the nature of agile development. The team discovers the right solution through discussion, collaboration, experimentation, and negotiation. Every user story contains spike-like activities to identify the technical and functional risks. The goal of an agile team is to learn how to address uncertainty in each iteration. Spikes are critical when high uncertainty exists and there are many unknowns. So, what does it mean to us is you cannot create spikes left and right and center. You need to understand the need of a spike. You need to apply the guideline only when there is a high uncertainty risk and there are many unknowns. You need to go for spike, otherwise, you can go with the normal user story itself. This we come to the conclusion of this video. Hope you guys got a fair understanding on what is a spike, what are the different situations you can use spike, and we talked about two forms of spike, which is technical and functional, and we also talked about some of the guidelines of spike. All right. I hope these kind of videos helps you guys, and you guys like this kind of videos that helps you to improve your agile knowledge and your agile vocabulary and your style of working in agile projects. Right. So with that, I'm signing off. See you in next video.